across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell the one
welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre Q&A with the Tequila Hombre, Monday episode. Hope you guys had a great weekend and had a great end of your week last week. Here we are kicking off a new week, hopefully with some good agave spirits for you. Hey, Tony Ramos, thank you for becoming a member. That's awesome. Welcome to our member community. We have a great member community with lots of great perks. Hey, Brooks Carney, thanks for rejoining your membership. Appreciate that. And Shaman Johnson's back. Yeah, thanks for renewing your membership, Shaman, and remaining a member. Appreciate that. Love our members. We take very good care of our members. Hey, Todd Gilbert, thanks for joining the membership back, renewing your membership. Looks like there's a bunch of people just renewed their memberships, which is great. So lots of good benefits for the members, as they all know, because I mean they just recently got a ability to buy the Ocho Puntas for a fraction of what it was selling for retail on fermented stills. So they got to save quite a bit of money, and they were the first to start buying it. So that which is great. So lots of them got hooked up with a bottle of Puntas, which is great because then a lot of people have been looking for it, Ocho Puntas. But a lot of them got it, and so it's all in the process of being packed and shipped. Their orders are now, so they should be getting in here really quickly, pretty shortly. So that's all good. That's all good stuff. Let's start a little music up here a little bit. There we go. All right, so other things happening that you guys might want to know about. For those of you that got in on the Mejia Extraña buy, all that stuff's being shipped right now, being packed and shipped. We got inundated with orders with this stuff, and so the warehouse staff is cursing my name right now as they're trying to pack this stuff and get it off, get it shipped as quickly as possible. A lot of stuff went out already. We're still have a bunch of orders in the works, so don't worry, you'll be getting yours. I've already finished my bottle, and I've got 2 other bottles on order coming right away, and then I've got another 4 bottle purchase. So I bought a case because I want to make sure I have this stuff around, because it is what I'm sipping tonight, and it's a really good extra añejo for $79.99. You can't beat it. But stock up too, because once it's gone, and then it's not going to be around anymore. And we're selling a ton of it, which is great. And I want to hear what you guys think when you start tasting it and sipping it, and let me know what you think. Other than that, to our members, I've got a special announcement for you guys. I'm going to record it and do it and post it to the community channel, so make sure you keep an eye out for that, which has also a special pricing and special option on a buy for you guys as well. A limited amount of stuff that I was able to get for a special price. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try to record that and get that up sometime tomorrow, probably. Things have been a little rough around the Trinity household today in the last couple of days. My father-in-law is in the hospital. He's doing better, but we've been worried about him, and my wife is out taking care of him today. So I'm kind of managing things here in the household while she's gone. But I'm trying to get stuff out for you guys as quickly and as professionally as possible. And so please bear with me as I work on getting the stuff together. I just posted the schedule for this week on Facebook. So those of you that are members got to see the posts of 2 on what the streaming schedule is going to be. It's going to be today, Wednesday, and Friday this week. There's going to be no Tuesday post. And then I will put some recorded stuff up as well this week. Try to get a couple things up for you guys. And there will be a members only post done with a special deal and the exclusive news for them for YouTube. And that'll go up probably sometime tomorrow. So that's for YouTube members. And then depending on how much they take or what they do, it may be opened up to the Discord community shortly after that. So keep an eye out for that. It's exciting stuff and kind of sad stuff too. It's a combination of both. But I just kind of, flexed my hombre muscle and worked on getting some stuff together for you guys. So it should be good. So if you haven't gotten your Mejia Extraña Extra Nejo ordered for $79.99 a bottle. Best Extra Nejo you're going to find anywhere near that price. Get your order in and get some. And then Viva Mexico's now shipping too, so everyone's getting their Viva Mexico orders out. So they should be coming in for you guys. That's also a fantastic brand. It's going to be one that people are going to be talking about for a while now. So it's going to be up there with Fortaleza and G4, I promise you. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, make sure you pick up one of each. Pick up a Blanco, Repo, and Añejo. All of them are great. Sergio Cruz does a fantastic job out of 1414. You know this has to be good because they picked it as their house brand. All right, so I think that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. So let's get into our subscribers and their comments and questions and stuff. So hey Brooks, evening Mark. I've missed a lot of streams lately. I've been packing up my house, getting ready to sell and flee California. Well, we're gonna miss you here in California, but hopefully you find a good place to live and enjoy where you're moving to. Hola hombre, sipping some corrido today. Any word on the EA? No, I had no word on the EA, but the Cristalino is supposed to be the next thing out, which is something I'm not going to get involved in. So I'm not a Cristalino person. Hola, the one. Bienvenido. Glad you can make it. Shaman. Hola. Bienvenido. Glad you can make it too. Agave Babino. Hola, amigo. Bienvenido. Welcome. Good to see you on a Monday. Yeah, thank you, EBA 101. We're all wishing him a speedy recovery. So far, it looks like things are looking very good. He's getting better, so that's good. He should be out of the hospital tomorrow, so fingers crossed that happens, and he's able to get back to the comfort of his home and able to recover there. Well, in the presence of my mother-in-law. So, thank you, Agave Bobby Dell. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. We really appreciate it. Thank you. So that's it. What questions? What can I answer for you guys today? What do we want to talk about? I kind of went over everything that's happening. Let me see if there's any announcements that have come across that. For those of you that are members of the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective, the high proof Carrera Blanco is in the works. It's getting close, so stay excited for that. And then what else? I have some mezcals that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start doing something. I think on Mondays during the Q&A, I'm probably going to do some mezcal. Some like mezcal moments on Monday or something like that, where I talk about a new mezcal during the Q&A, and then I'll do like a recorded review or something for members. Or I'm trying to think about how to mix more mezcal in, because people have been asking me for more mezcal stuff. So we'll be mixing some more mezcal and other agave spirits and stuff, and so you guys can learn about that. So have you tried Tesoro Mundial finished in Lafroig barrels? I have not. No, I've tried the El Tesoro finished in Lafroig barrels, not the Tesoro Mundial. I tried the regular El Tesoro single barrel, but it was the barrel that I tried was with the Old Town Tequila's barrel. A mezcal moment sound nice. Okay, yeah, I'll try to do it where Monday I'll talk about a mezcal and sip a mezcal while we do the Q&A, but just to expose some more people to more mezcals that are out there, and bring some more mezcals so people can learn a little more about them. There's still a lot of uncertainty about it, and then and I think I want to kind of talk about that and introduce people to them so they're not so afraid of them. I think people being afraid of them is kind of unjustified, and so we can talk about more mezcal stuff and what they have to offer, and then some of the stuff that we'll pick up that we bring into ferment and still that could be they can have access to, that I've been working on too. So mezcal is complete new horizons. For some people, it shouldn't be though, because tequila is a mezcal, so not really. If you've been drinking tequila, you know mezcal because tequila is one. So it's just this like major misconception of like, oh, it's, you know, it's different but it's really not. It's just depends on what agave and stuff you have. There's a lot more offerings. You had mentioned some new burrito fiestero on the way. Any idea when ferment and still could be getting these new expressions? 1, 3, 6 months. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Now, I don't know when they're going to be getting them. I will review them before we get them though. So, you'll know when I review them. There you go. And mezcal trip to Flavor Town, not Funky Town. Flavor Town, baby. Take the trip to Flavor Town. So many, or as Ina Garden, my wife loves Ina Garden. She's a chef on the Food Network, and everything that Ina always says. There's one of her key phrases is so many wonderful flavors. So when you're sipping mezcal, there's so many wonderful flavors. It's so it is a trip to Flavor Town. Funky Town, not so much. Funky Town's more on the Raicia end of things. You can really get into the Funky Town there, but not so much with mezcal. At least not most of the ones I've had. Most of the ones I had are, you know, fruity and good and stuff. There might be a few that are funky, but we'll take a trip to Flavor Town with some mezcals. Do a quick mezcal thing on the Mondays so you guys can have something to talk about too and questions to ask about those. And I think Friday we're going to talk a little bit more. This Friday we're going to talk a little more about tequila processes, making tequila and the processes involved, and get more into the nitty gritty of that. So that should be a good episode to watch. I think you guys will be really interested in that, and I think it'll teach some people a lot. So yeah, there's some that have a bubblegum flavor, you know, like that Vago that's on Ferment and Still, the exclusive Vago. There is a bubblegum flavor to it, but that's not funky at all. That's Flavor Town, baby. That's all those beautiful fruit flavors coming together. It's all the berries and fruit and stuff. Oh, I love it. I love that Mezcal Vago on Ferment and Still. If you haven't tried it and you're a tequila drinker, you deserve to try that. When you do, it'll change your whole world and your whole thinking about mezcal. There's no smoke. It's not going to be anything that's off-putting, but it does, when all those fruit flavors come together, it does have a bubblegum type of flavor to it, which is, I think, is phenomenal. Also, the La Luna Ancestral on Fermented Still, the exclusive batch there too. Amazing stuff. It just doesn't get any better than those two. And so people that are, you know, that tell me I don't like mezcal, I'm like, have you tried any of those? They're like, no. And then you don't know that you don't like mezcal. You just haven't found the ones you liked yet. You need to try these two. And then it's funny because I had one person that was like, I don't want to waste my. I'm like, here, look, I'll tell you what. You buy it, and if you don't like it, I will buy the rest of the bottle back from you. That's what I told them. So hold on, what's going on here? So I told them I'd buy the rest of the bottle back from you, and so they ended up buying it, and they loved it, and they ended up buying 4 or 5 more bottles of each. And then they're like, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm now a mezcal drinker. I like it. So they enjoy it. Tree Trunk says, what is the web? How did you get a name Tree Trunk? That's just a weird name. What is the website where you get the staves for aging? It's BB Aging, boyaging.com. So bbaging.com. It stands for Beyond Barrel Aging.com. So that's where you get it. Sipping on some Aguila Real Blanco. Is Fermented still getting some more in stock soon? I just can't seem to keep it on my shelf. Yeah, of course. Of course we're getting more in. Absolutely. We'll be getting lots more in. We're getting more of the Blanco and the Repo in. We just run out, so we have to order it, you know. And since it's one guy that's distributing it by himself, you know, we have to wait until he can get it to us. So, but it's coming. Don't worry. Hey, Bonnie Landon. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bienvenida. Welcome. Glad you can make it. She's our frontline nurse worker. Thank you for all that you do to keep people healthy and happy. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service, especially for all this COVID stuff you've been working on. We appreciate you. So I think I said it every time she comes on, because I just want her to know that we do appreciate our nurses and our frontline medical people keeping us safe during this COVID stuff that's going on. And just in general, I mean, you know, the fact that you know these are the people that run to the car crashes and plane crashes and accidents and injuries and stuff to help people. It's amazing, and it should be appreciated, and I think we all do appreciate it. So, is El Tesoro Paradiso worth the price? Yes, yes, it is. It's very good. It's very good. I have tons. If you look down here, I've got all these like tons of brown boxes that lined up down here. That's all El Tesoro Paradiso. I love it. It's good stuff. You cannot go wrong with anything El Tesoro. Definitely worth the price. And so is this extra Añejo. It's $79.99 a bottle. $79.99. I dare you to find another extra Añejo that's this good for this price. You won't do it. You won't do it. Because these are prices from like 7-8 years ago. That's what happens when I can dig through distributors' warehouses and find stock of stuff that's like been forgotten and bring it out for you guys. And that's what we're able to do with this. So make sure you grab it on ferment and still before it's all gone. Stock up on it, because this stuff is really good, and it can be an everyday sipper where it's not going to break the bank. You drinking an extra Añejo, if you like extra Añejos, it's not going to break the bank. It's where some of these other ones, like an equivalent extra Añejo of this quality right now would probably run you between $150 to $180, maybe $200. That's what extra Añejos are going for these days. It's expensive. You know, of course, there's the San Matias Gran Reserva, which is French oak and stuff, but this one I think is even better quality wise than that is. That's a great budget option. I think this one's actually a better budget option. It's a little more, it's like $20 more probably than the Gran Reserva. But it's an American oak, it's different. But it's this one right now, if they were to send more bottles out and still make this brand, it would be probably $180 probably. That'd be my guess, like between 150 and 180 in that price range right there. It wouldn't be $79.99. This stuff's good. It's very good. No additives. It's not sweet, not syrupy. It just tastes like a really nicely aged, and it's got lots of agave in it, which I love. I love when I can find a good extra Añejo with lots of agave still present, and this one's got it in spades, which I love. So Shaman says El Velo Tequila Blanco. What stave do you use when aging? What are the tasting notes before you age? Haven't heard those from you. I know you're not a fan. Good price for 1 liter on fermented still. Yeah. No. The tasting notes of it before you age it is lots of grassy funk stuff involved in it. So it's the typical Cufradia taste profile, which I'm not a fan of. It's swampy funk. But I throw a number 3 French oak stave in it and let it go for 6 weeks or so. And it is amazing when it comes out. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. So I've got 3 bottles of it that have already been aged. and I keep aging it, and I love it, and it's great, and I recommend doing it if you want to take the El Velo. I wouldn't drink it neat, unless I age it this way. I've tried to drink it just as a Blanco, and it's got that swampy Cofradia funk, and I'm not a fan of that. So number 3 French stave from Beyond Barrel Aging, and toss it in, give it 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks, and you're good as gold. It's so beautiful. It's amazing flavor profile. Jay Rubenfeld, what's up? What's up, brother? Brother from another mother, how are you? Bienvenido, welcome. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it to the Tequila Hombre show, where I am in the process of drinking some extra añejo of the Mahia Extraña for $79.99. I know, I'm keep repeating it and stuff because if I don't, everyone goes like, oh, I forgot about it. And it's like, here.
Oh, I forgot about it. Now that I remember, it's all gone. And are you going to get it anymore?
No, we're not getting any more. It's gone. Like I said, when it's gone, it's gone.
Well, but you're not getting any more.
No, when I said it's gone, it's gone. I mean, when it's gone, it's gone.
Oh, well, maybe I can find it at a local store by me.
No, you won't be able to find a local store because when it's gone, it's gone.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what it's like. All right, thanks, Mark. I'll give it a try. Okay, good. No, you definitely give it a try. It's worth it. Yeah, I figured it was try. So it's Monday. We made it through the first day of the week. Congratulations, you guys. And hopefully you're enjoying some nice agave spirits right now, or tequila, or mezcal, or Raicia, or Soto, or something, and enjoying yourself because you deserve it for making it through the first day of the week, making it through Monday. And those of you that had the day off of work for Juneteenth, congratulations, and I hope you enjoyed your day off to honor the official ending of slavery, which was celebrated today as Juneteenth, and hopefully you raised a glass to all of our African American friends and said salud, because they deserve the holiday. They do. So salud. What is up with this thing? It is just going crazy today. There we go. Okay. Yeah, yesterday. Thank you. And hopefully you had a happy Father's Day as well. And Brooke says salud. How did everybody, all the dads here, did you guys have a happy Father's Day? Did you get any agave spirit presents for Father's Day? What went on? Tell me about if you got any tequilas or mezcals or anything as a Father's Day gift. I think Shaman got some because I think his wife messaged me to ask. So hopefully he was happy with his present. Because sometimes that happens where my members, their wives ask, and for what kind of stuff I recommend, so they can get gifts for their husbands. So I have my wife hotline where they message me, send me emails and stuff, and I help them out finding the perfect presents for their husbands that are agave spirit lovers and fans of my channel. So you stand by me here, extra preferred over. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially for the price. For the price, yeah, it's half price. It's half the price of Galindo V. what's up? What cigar would you pair with it? What cigar would I pair with the extra añejo? I would probably pair with this one. Probably a Plasencia. A Plasencia Alma Fuerte would be good with this. Or what other one would I do with this? Patron Anniversario, the 1964 Anniversario, I think would go good with this. Or even a My Father Connecticut would be really nice with this. Or the 1922 My Father would be really good with this as well. It's got a nice flavor profile that I think can hold up to a stronger flavor profile cigar. Yeah, but it also would be nice with a nice Connecticut. So I might even, I think after, well, I have to wait till my bottle comes in. This will probably be gone before I can go out and enjoy a cigar with it. But I'll probably, after the show, have a Perdomo 20th anniversary natural cigar to complement this when I go out. But I'll probably be drinking the Viva Mexico with it after the show in the backyard. So that's what I would pair with it. It can go with some really good cigars. Yes, okay, great. Yeah, the Burrito Fiestero Ancestral, exactly, the Mas Barrio. She asked me which one you wanted, and I steered her to the right one, and she bought it. So glad I was able to help her. She's a keeper. She's a great wife, and she loves you very much, which I think is awesome. Because I know you too, and Shaman, I love you very much as well. I love all my members. How can I not? Hey, Silos P. Hello, what's up? It's been a while. You kind of disappeared. We haven't seen you around for a while, brother. Glad you can make it. Bienvenido. Welcome to the Monday Q&A. Take off your shoes and stay a while. Have a drink. Should I tell you guys this? Debating whether I should just talk about what I'm working on here now. Yeah, why not? Why not? There's only 26 people here, so it's not like everybody in the world's going to know about this right off the bat. All right, so here's the deal. You guys know what my favorite añejo is, right? The one I talk about all the time. Do you guys remember? You remember what my favorite añejo is? The one I recommend is like the number one añejo for me right now. Do you guys remember? If you're still going to Maui, try some Kahuna Kea rum for local flavor. I think I've had that before. I've had some rums that were made there, but then they're like, oh, well, they don't grow the cane sugar on Maui anymore, the sugar cane. Instead, they buy it from Louisiana, which I'm like, well, why would you need Hawaiian rum then if they're not using sugar from Hawaii anymore? They're not growing sugar on Maui anymore, sugar cane. So, but there is one distillery we went to last time where they use pineapple, which I thought was really cool. Now, Raicia is an extra añejo. That's not an añejo. Raicia is extra añejo. Correct. Yeah, Nueve Uno. Nueve Uno. Right. Exactly. Nueve Uno. Happy Mezcal Monday to you too, Miss Snow White. Kohana is grown on Oahu. Oh, okay. Yes, Nueve Uno Tequila Añejo Deep. Exactly. All right, so you guys know that's my number one Añejo. I love it. It's amazing. Well, it's going bye-bye. It's going bye-bye. They're not going to be doing it anymore. Instead, because that's a 2-year añejo, Instead, they're going to shorten the time period to like just over a year. And it's just going to be called an añejo. So they're not doing the añejo deep anymore. So for members, I am in the process of putting together a special buy where we're going to buy up a lot of the stock that's left and then have it where you guys can get it at a discounted price for members. So I'll post that on the YouTube community for you guys once we get it set up. And then you guys can let me know and we'll get you your invoices and stuff. But it is going bye-bye. It is going, they're not going to be making anymore. They're just going to go through the stock they have now and then it's going to be gone. So I was, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Yeah, I said the same exact thing and I cried for probably 4 or 5 hours afterwards. And then I was informed that, yeah, I love it. I love it too. So we'll have the ability for you guys, including myself. I'm stocking up on it too. So I have bottles to last me for a while. But we'll have the ability to stock up on it and I'm going to get it for, I'm working out a deal for them where we'll get a really good price on it. And then, you guys will be able to stock up and make sure you have some to last you for a while. And I'm doing this for the members because I know you guys have tried it and we've talked about it. And I think that, yeah. And this way you guys will be able to stock up and have it for a while. So, I should have an announcement on the price. I'm hoping by tomorrow. And then I will, start doing the orders for the members so you guys can get in on it and, get it for, a lower price than what they're selling it for, a lot lower price than what they're selling it for right now on Ferment and Still, the old stock. So, well, it's all old stock, but it's just the previous priced stock. Why does this keep doing that? I hate this. What's going on with this? Come on. There we go. So, so I'm going to put together a buy so we all can get stock up on it because it's like the most amazing añejo I've ever had. And people will be like, oh, I always get things.
Is it better than G4?
Yes.
Is it better than Fortaleza?
Yes.
Is it better than El Tesoro?
Yes.
Is it better than Jose Cuervo?
Yes.
Is it better than Viva Mexico?
Yes.
Is it better than... what else can I think of? Don Felix?
Yes.
Well, I guess it's your favorite then.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. So that's what happens. Every time I say, oh, I love this one, I get probably 30 emails with it. Is it better than? But yeah, so you guys will be able to stock up at a lower price. So members, look for the post where I start taking orders on it and hooking you guys up. So so don't go buying it for members. Don't go buying it off of Ferment and Still now. I'll take orders for you and we can get you an invoice with the pricing and stuff, and then we'll process it that way. Okay. So yeah, I was very sad to hear about that. I was like, why would you discontinue something that is so good? And that, but you know, I have this thing, and I think it may be a curse, a Tequila Hombre curse, because every time, like, I don't know if this happens to you guys too, but every time you go to a restaurant, you find a dish that you really like, and then next time you go back, you're like, okay, I'm going to order this dish because it was really good. And then you go to order it and they're like, oh, we don't have that on the menu anymore. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have it on the menu? It's like, oh, it was one of your best items. Like, oh yeah, we used to sell a ton of it. Well, why would you take it off the menu if it's so good? I just doesn't. I did, like, for me, one of them is, I don't know if you guys ever eat at Islands, but there was a chicken sandwich called the Shorebird, which is really good. It's mushrooms and Swiss cheese. So I used to love the Shorebird, and they have like 2 chicken sandwiches on their menu, and that's the one they take off. But they'll still make it for you if you ask, if you go to Islands. So just so you know, it's not on the menu anymore, but if you say, hey, you want the shorebird, they'll still make it for you. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Bonnie. Yes. So we'll hook you guys up. I'm going to stock up. I'll probably buy a couple of cases just for myself, just so I have it here, because I love that añejo. It's amazing. So, and then I'll probably do something too with the lower price. I'll probably do something too where we'll work it out where if you buy, a case, we'll ship it for free or something like that. I'm working on fixing the pricing stuff up for you guys. So, we'll have a really good deal for the members. So if you want to get in on this, if you're an añejo deep person and you want to get just in on these specials and access to some of the stuff like Ocho Puntas or like Cerro de Luz and stuff, become a member. It's really worth it. I really find some really good stuff sometimes that I can open up for you guys, and that the members get the first shot at. And then by joining the Discord members, you're automatically a member of the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. So all of our special buys that we do, you guys are automatic members, and so you're the first ones to get in on those. So you won't have to worry about missing out on them, because on some of the ones that we have coming up, they're not as big, and right now the membership's growing. So some of those are going to sell out before they even go public. So you won't be able to get those if you're not a member. But if you're a member, I try to make sure everybody gets one. So, and Bonnie, I agree with you. Bonnie says that membership is very much worth it. I try to do stuff where you get discounts on things too for the members. It more than pays for itself. It really does. It's $10 a month for both memberships, and literally, if you join both, you'd probably be saving somewhere between $60 to $100 a month on tequila purchases or getting access to some stuff that you would have a hard time finding anyplace else. And there were some guys that joined it and then were like, well, I can still buy this on Fermented Sale if I'm not a member. So they dropped their membership, but they're paying like $40 to $50 more for the same stuff than the members are, than they would have been if they just were paying the $10 a month as a membership. So that was kind of silly, but people have their reasons. I don't want to get into that. So so that's it. So the Nueva Unión Añejo Deep is going away, which I'm very sad by, and I'm gonna have to talk to Noemi Partida about that and say why did you? But I think it's probably because 2 years is kind of a long time to wait in a market right now that's just going crazy for aged spirits, so they just want to get them out quicker. So yes, the Ocho Punta savings for members paid for 4 months of exactly. Exactly. I mean, per bottle. And Agave Bobby Dell says both memberships are so worth it. He's a member of both as well. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys think it's worth it. That's what I try to work hard to make sure that they're worth it. But the membership has its privileges, and it's funny because everyone always says that now. They'll post like, "Oh, they just got this," and membership has its privileges, and there's smiling and happy, and that's what I like. So if you want to be smiley and happy and get access to some of this great stuff, become a member and join our community. Discord group's great. People are posting all kinds of information, sharing stuff. It's a great community. Everyone's making friends with each other. It's beautiful. There's no politics, no nastiness or hate. Everyone gets along famously, and everyone's good friends. And then not only that, I like to bring the Discord and YouTube members onto my live Instagrams when I do them too. So you can actually be on an Instagram live with me, drinking tequila and talking as well. Oh, and talking about that, I'm going to be giving stuff away. So I've got like a plethora of tequila bottles all over the place here, and I need to make room because I got more stuff coming in and I'm running out of room. So I'm going to start giving bottles away. So members will be getting bottles. I'll be giving some away on Instagram. So make sure you're following on Instagram. If you're not, and just make sure you're commenting on things. Just if you're like, oh, I've tried that, it's delicious. Just something like that. Comment on the YouTube videos. Comment on posts and stuff, and just be active. Be a subscriber. If you're a member, there'll be certain giveaways for members as well. I just need to start getting rid of stuff. So I'm just going to randomly just start giving stuff away. So I may just randomly just pick a post and just say, okay, this is a person. I love your comment. I'm going to give you this and give stuff away because I need to get rid of some of the stuff. And so you could end up winning a bottle of something nice and something maybe that it's not available anymore, not around anymore. And you have to be 21 years of age in order to win it. And it will be taken care of legally. And so get active on my Instagram, get active on YouTube, subscribe, comment on stuff, even if it's just like hey, this sounds great, or love this review, or whatever, just comment away and go crazy. And then, I've got some really special bottles I want to give away too. So I'm trying to think about how to do that, but to give an example, I've got some Lot 42A Fortaleza, that I'm going to give away. So, but I want to try to really crank up the subscriber base here on YouTube. So I may just do that where when we hit a certain amount of subscribers, so share the Tequila Hombre with your friends, your family members, post the videos up in Facebook groups and stuff. And you never know, you could end up walking away with a bottle of 42A. I have a lot of them I can give away. So, good stuff. So, Full Nelson says, I'm happy with the Discord membership, but I buy too much excellent tequila. No such thing as too much excellent tequila. Come on. I'll be getting your membership soon. Okay, great. We'd love to have you on the Discord group and YouTube. We love free. Yeah, who doesn't, right? See those pieces like. Okay, great. Yeah. So I've got stuff. I'm going to start just giving stuff away because I figure who better to give it away to than you guys. Did someone say Fortaleza? Yes, I did. Yes, Fortaleza. Lot 42A, which is had the extra añejo mixed into it. It's very good stuff. It's probably my most favorite thing that Fortaleza's ever done, and I'm not a super big Fortaleza fan. So, but yeah, I've got several bottles, and I figured I'll figure out a way to give a couple of them away. So, like on Instagram, comment on videos on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, share in Facebook groups, on Reddit, whatever. Share the videos and stuff, and then and you never know, you could just automatically be like, hey, this person, you just won a bottle, because I'm just gonna randomly just pick names and stuff and just give stuff away because I need to make room for more stuff coming in. So good, you're over budget this month. Okay, good. Let the games begin. Well, no games. It's not going to be games. I'm just going to randomly just pick things and say, that was really nice or whatever. And I'm just going to be starting giving stuff away. So, what's not the love of Fortaleza? Sure. The flavor profile. Not everybody likes all the flavor profiles. For me, it's not one that I prefer. I have other tequilas I'd rather drink over Fortaleza. So, but if you like it, that's great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great quality tequila. The flavor just doesn't sit with me very nicely, so I'm not a huge fan. It happens, We all don't like the same things. And I would rather buy Altos tequila that I enjoy more. I'd rather buy Cuscanas. I like Cuscanas way more. So I have brands that I enjoy more. Everyone's all crazy on Fortaleza, and they're like, well, what tastes just like? It's like, dude, there's stuff that's better out there. Just look, try. Get up in it. Get your face all covered in it. You can find some stuff that's better. I mean, I did. So so I don't get caught up in all the hype in Fortaleza. I think it's a great brand. They make things the right way. Their still strength Blanco is very good. That's probably the one I drink the most at Fortaleza. It's the one where I bought more than one bottle. I bought more than one on the Añejo, but only the 42A. And you don't see too many posts with me sipping on Fortaleza, do you? You just don't. Because I just don't particularly care too much for that flavor profile. That's all. But some people love it. And if they do, that's great. But no one says you have to. You can enjoy others more. I prefer El Tesoro over Fortaleza, personally. So I drink a lot of El Tesoro. I love the flavor profile of El Tesoro. And G4. I love G4. I love Terralta. I would sip Terralta all day and turn blue. But not Fortaleza. So so there you go. I love Terralta 110 Blanco. Oh, so good. That stuff's amazing. All right. So any other questions or what's going on now? What were some other things that Miss Snow White says me. Okay. Is that your real name, Snow White? Snow White. Mexico fan here, following your page for some good quality tequilas to try. Okay, good. There's lots of good quality tequilas. Keep watching the videos and watch my reviews and listen to what I say on the tasting notes, and then pick one that you sounds good and pick it up. Most of the ones that we review on the channel too, you can find on Ferment and Still is the store. fermentandstill.com that ships here through most of the continental United States. That is the place where you can pick up a lot of these and get access to these tequilas. So if you want to get them, you can place an order and have them delivered to you. It's good stuff. What else? So I agree about Terralta. It's spectacular. Yeah, all their expressions are great. You can't. It is so complex and rich with that mineral water, mineral water that they use. It's just, I love it. I love Terralta. G4 is my favorite brand out of El Pendillo, but Terralta is right up there. It really is. I like it better than Pasote. Everyone's going crazy over Pasote now because Pasote, has moved to distilleries. It's not being made at El Pendillo anymore. But buy Terralta instead. I mean, seriously, it's a better tequila than Pasote. S. Johnson wants to know, what do you think about Don Julio 42? Worth the money? No, it's not. Don't spend your money on it. Don't buy it. It's not worth the money. It is an additive bomb. It's got vanilla extract added to it. That's what makes it taste so vanilla-y, and it's just not good. There's other options out there that are a lot better that don't have the additives. I mean, but if you like super vanilla and you want tequila that tastes like vanilla, but it's not natural flavored, it's got flavorings added to it to make it taste better, then that's not a bad one to go for, but it's just way overpriced. You can find some other tequilas out there that have the additives added to them that are making vanilla and caramelly and sweet and stuff that are a fraction of the cost of 1942. So, hey, C-Spell, yes, you're back. I wonder where you. I haven't heard from you in a while, but glad you're back. And glad to see you back again. Bienvenido, welcome. Haven't tried 1942? Don't worry, don't spend your money on it. It's not worth it. Tequila Ocho still, yeah. Tequila, you can't go wrong with Ocho. I mean, seriously, Ocho's great. Ocho is great. What is this? A friend gave me some Siempre Añejo to sip yesterday. Not for me, but man, he served it with lemon lime soda, and the damn thing turned into cream soda. It killed all the lemon lime. Powerful additives. Yes. And it's funny because the owner of Siempre, I used to talk with him quite a bit. But, originally he was like, oh, there's no additives. And I'm like, come on, there's additives in it. So finally he admitted, yeah, they add additives in it. And it's made out of one of the worst distilleries that there is out there. It's just Siempre. Their Blanco is the only thing that doesn't have additives in it, and it's okay. It's, but yeah, it's loaded with additives. Let's hit the like button for the Hombre. Help build this community. Yeah, thank you, Leah. Hit the like button. Now, one of the things that Siempre guy told me is he said, look, he goes, I just want you to know the reason why we do that is because 65% of the tequila drinkers like the additive stuff. They like it sweet, where you guys only represent 35%. And we'd rather have the 65%. I'm like, okay, well then don't get bent out of shape when we do review and tell you that it's all sweet and additives in it. It's easy, right? But if you want to go for you want to go for the people that we were educating on not to drink that stuff because what it's got in it, which they'll be switching over to our side, to the natural side, because who wants to drink stuff? I mean, unless you're like drinking Coca-Cola and stuff where it's like, oh, yeah, I know it's got additive, I know it's got chemicals and stuff in it, but it's fine because you enjoy drinking or whatever. That's fine. But when you don't put the ingredients on the label and you won't admit to using additives and tell people, oh, it's 100% agave, which makes people think it's 100% natural agave tequila, when it's not, it's really deceptive and it could be off-putting for people. So what is that? Thank you. I almost bought it. I refuse to buy anything. Yeah, me too. I try to stay away from anything with additives. I do have people that send me their additive tequila for review, and which I will definitely review and let people know about it. But spending my money on it, I'm not one for doing that. Fortaleza, I like good flavor. Yeah, there you go. It's some people like it. I just don't like the flavor. It's a very good tequila, very good quality, natural, made right. It's just the flavor profile just doesn't sit right with me. That's all. Fuente Seca. Oh yeah, Fuente Seca is good. Rock on Black Ops 777. It's like you almost want to do that.
Rock on Black Ops 777. Move around the flank. Flank him. Hit him from behind. We'll hit him with some grenades from the front. We'll get in there and we'll eliminate the target. And we'll grab the hostage and we'll evacuate.
There. 2018 any good? Yeah, it's good. It's not as good as the 2013 in my opinion, but it's good. It's got more of a mineral flavor profile to it, but anything Fuente Seca is good. Yes, I could have said it better myself, S. Johnson. We want authentic, not full of BS additives. I absolutely agree, 100%. 1942 turned me off from tequila 9 years ago. I did not think they had additives back then. It was so bland for $90. Hombre helped turn me on to the good stuff last year. Okay, great. Great. I'm glad I helped you steer towards the good stuff. And if I'm able to promote the small producers that are producing good stuff, like this brand and like Viva Mexico, for example, then I'm more than happy to, because they're great people. They're doing it right. They're doing it the way their grandparents and great grandparents and stuff did it. And they want you to enjoy a good agave spirit that doesn't have all that junk in it. So the people that are staying true to tradition and are producing a good quality product are the ones that I don't mind promoting at all to you guys and letting you know about them. So, Carrera is your favorite tequila so far. Okay, Carrera is a good one too. It's a good tequila. Only additives I want is lime and there you go. Or agave nectar too, right? Agave nectar. You do a Tommy's margarita with a little agave nectar and lime. What turned you on to tequila from bourbon and whiskey? Big jump. I was just tasting tequila in Mexico when we have a timeshare in Cabo. That's how I know about, Cabo being a tourist, having a tourist tax on their tequila and stuff being overpriced. I've bought tequila and done tequila tastings when I was in Cabo and stuff, and it kind of just got me interested in it. And I like the flavors more from tequila than I did from bourbon. So I ended up taking the dive into tequila and falling in love with it, and falling in love with the spirit, the passion, the culture, the history, going trips to Mexico, visiting and then, when I started doing the reviews and stuff, I started getting reached out to from the producers and stuff, because I was drawing a lot of attention to myself with my videos and my education stuff that I was doing. And some of it was hate, some of it was good stuff. So, but it's led to me even developing a bigger passion for it. And so now I'm a full-blown tequila person. I don't drink bourbon at all. Zero. It sits in my pantry, and I use it to age my staves when I do my aging projects. So yes, Black Ops. If I had $200 to buy as many great bottles of Blanco off ferment and still as possible, what would be your top suggestions? Oh, wow. My top suggestion would be to get more than $200. That would be my suggestion. Hang with Sammy Hagar and Cabo. Yeah. He wishes. No, I don't hang with Sammy Hagar. I was just, I go fishing. I love fishing. So, but the only thing I don't like is every time you go fishing out there, everyone wants to throw bait at marlin, and it's like, I don't want a marlin. I want to do tuna, right? A tuna or dorado, which is mahi mahi or something like that, and fish that you can actually eat. I don't want, once you pull on a marlin, it's like, okay, great. Let's work on tuna. Tuna for me is a better fight, and then you can actually eat what you catch, which I think is good. So, yeah, $200 is not enough, man. But if you go through, you go to the channel and you click on the magnifying glass and just type in Blanco, you can see all the videos that I've done and listen to all of the flavor profiles on there and find the ones that interest you and pick them up. Or if you just go to Ferment and Still, and you can actually search, click on Blanco on the tags. If you click on tequila and click on Blanco, it'll list all the Blancos on there. You can just go through and just like throw darts and pick anything on there, because all of them are good. They're all really good. But the Viva Mexico is, if you're looking inexpensive, it's very inexpensive for the quality of tequila it is. And that one's just we just released on Ferment and Still. That's a good one. A lot of people are already saying that they have tried it when their bottles came in, their orders came in, and they really enjoyed it. So Viva Mexico is a good one. But there's a ton of them. It's too much for me to nail them down. So poke and tequila is I love poke. So when I'm in Maui next month, I will definitely be bringing some bottles with me, and I'll definitely be having poke, tequila, and cigars while I'm sitting at the condo in Kaanapali, Maui, hanging out after playing golf, sitting in the pool like up to my navel with a good cigar and a glass of good tequila, enjoying the tropical sunshine on the island of Maui. I'm making a lot of margaritas for friends. What would you recommend for a good Blanco that wouldn't won't break the bank. Stay with El Tesoro. That's a great Blanco. That's my mixing Blanco. El Tesoro. That's what I use. I use El Tesoro Blancos for margaritas, El Tesoro Repo for palomas, as well as I use Pueblo Viejo occasionally as well for palomas as well. But margaritas, it's always El Tesoro Blanco. Have you tried the Raicia and Soto from Punta Agave? Are they any good? I have tried the Raicia. It's good. I've had better. I haven't tried their Soto yet. I think we have the full Punta Agave line, but I'll do a review of them. I've got, I think I have a bottle of the Raicia and the Soto here somewhere. I'll do a review of them. But yeah, they're good. They're not, spectacular, but hey, Vincent D. Hi. Hey, Armando. How are you doing? Bienvenido. Welcome. Glad you could make it. We got all the old gang back together again. a lot of guys that disappeared for a while are back. They missed the hombre, which is great. Love that. So yeah, I'll do some. I haven't done any Punta Agave reviews. I don't think so. I'll do some reviews for their stuff. So you guys don't know about them. There's some other Raicias. I mean, we have the La Venenosa up there, the 200 milliliter bottles. Those are spectacular. If you haven't tried the La Venenosas yet, and you can get them for inexpensive because they're 200 milliliters, so they're like the highest, most expensive ones, like $40. But you can really get into some interesting flavors and stuff on those, and they're like the masters at Raicia, as far as I'm concerned. Does Soto follow the same aging rules as tequila as far as 1 year? No. Don't buy aged Soto. Don't buy aged Soto. Good Soto won't be aged. It's just the crap Soto that they age. Don't buy aged Soto. I'm currently having some Uno Dos Tres Añejo paired with the new Nica Rustica Adobe cigar from Drew Estates. Oh, nice. You can't go wrong with Tres from Uno Dos Tres organic tequila. It's good. I like the Dos. I like the Reposado too. And I enjoy them with the Ramon Iones, specially selected. It's very good. I tried Forlays on ice yesterday. I didn't like that at all. I prefer it neat. The ice kind of makes it bitter for me. I don't know why. Yeah, that happens. I mean, you chill it, you lose some of the nuances and stuff that sometimes you may like. So you're welcome, my friend. Anything for you. You know that. Dan R says, my local liquor store has Tears of Llorona Extra Añejo for $200. Is it worth it? The cost? For some people it is. If you haven't tried it, sure. But for me, I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather spend that $200 on something else. Just because it's got, it's loaded with scotch, brandy, and sherry, and not a whole lot of agave in it. But it's very unique in the flavor profile, and it's good. I'd rather spend the money on Excelencia, Tapatio Excelencia, or Cascanes Extra Añejo, their number 9 Extra Añejo. Personally, that's what I'd rather do. Thank you for investing in this pastime. It helps us noobs tremendously. It would take me years to learn what you have learned in weeks. Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad that I'm helping you, and that you're learning, and that it's paying off for you, because that's what I want. You invest the time to watch the videos and to learn stuff, and I'm hoping that the investment in time is paying off for you. That's all I really want. I got to buy more Repo and Añejo. My wife and mother-in-law finished the bottle. Oh no. that happens. Yeah. Yes, Raicia from La Venenosa. I have the green bottle from La Costa. What a mix of smells and taste for the palate. Absolutely. La Venenosa does it right. They make great stuff. Here in New Jersey, the Tres Añejo price went from $57.99 to $66.99. Yeah. It's going up. You should see what happened to Diablito. Diablito was like $150 or something. It's now $320. But I found it really cheap from a store online and posted for my members, and all the members took advantage of that and got it for a really good price from a place that was blowing it out, which was great. Everyone was happy about that. So a bunch of us stocked up. I posted it to the Discord group, and people went crazy on it and bought them all out to the point where there were some people that orders weren't filled. So, you're welcome, Dan R. Hey, I am Brian. What's in my glass? I'm drinking the budget extra añejo that I presented to you guys, the Mahia Estrania, which is on Ferment and Still. $79.99. Great price. You won't find a better extra añejo for the price. So that's what I'm drinking, and I'm finishing this bottle. It literally didn't last me very long at all. That's when you know I really like something. It's gone. But I've got 6 more bottles coming, so I'll be stocked up here for a little while. But get it while you can on Ferment and Still, because once it's gone, it's gone. We bought all the stock. Once it's done, you won't find it anymore. So, do you have a unicorn bottle you're looking for? Yes. Always. I always have a unicorn bottle I'm looking for. Now, whether it's a particular bottle or not, no. I'm always looking for things like an extra añejo like this that I can score for $79.99 for you guys. This is a unicorn bottle because it will be disappeared, and once it's gone, it's gone. Just like the number 9 blended extra añejo from Cascanes, it's gone, and that was great. The first Joven batch was great. Now that's gone. Like I said, it would be. What are some other things? So that's it. And that's basically it. I mean, I don't go looking for old bottles and searching for stuff like that. For me, it's like, why dwell in the past? Instead, I'd rather look to see what I can get access to now. And when I do find some stuff that I can get access to and I can get inventory, I bring it in so you guys can get access to it too. That's what my whole purpose is with the members, is to give them access to stuff that they wouldn't normally have access to through my connections and stuff. So, yeah, that's crazy. Yep. But he hasn't had a price increase in a while on that, but it's ridiculous. The price on the Diablito now, $329. It's like doubled over the last year, easily. Have you reviewed Don Abraham Blanco Repo? If not, can you find it? I have Don Abraham Blanco and Repo. I reviewed the Blanco. I haven't reviewed the Repo yet, but the Blanco's on the channel. You look, you can see it. It's okay. It's nothing fantastic. It used to be cheap too, but the price has gone up on it. But it was $99, I think, for the extra añejo, and I would rate this one over the Don Abraham extra añejo. But I've got the Blanco and Repo on the shelf back here. It's okay. It's nothing fantastic. It's nothing to go crazy about. Have you heard of Celea before? Saw it in the store today. Had a cool bottle. Was so tempted. Yeah, cool bottles are like. You ever see the Disney movie Up, where he has the balloons in his house and stuff? There's a segment in where squirrel. That's what shiny bottles are for. They're like, oh yeah, I'm coming to get El Tesoro. Squirrel. Shiny bottle. Wow, that looks good. Yeah. And then it tastes like caramel topping for your ice cream. What are some good repos or añejos without additives you'd recommend? Go to my channel and type in click on the magnifying glass and type in repos first, and then you'll see all the reviews I've done of repos and watch them and listen to the flavor profiles, see what sounds good to you, and pick one and pick a couple. So, and then do the same thing with añejos. And then look at the full lines too. Watch the full line reviews, and I talk about the repos and añejos in theirs as well. And pick the ones that sound good and try them, and see which ones match up and which ones you think better suit your flavor profile. That's the best way to do it. Squirrel. That happens all the time. People get enticed by the shiny bottle. Ooh. Wow, look at that bottle. That's a pretty bottle. I gotta have it. Once a bottle is open, how long till they go bad? They don't go bad. Who said they go bad? Now, if you keep opening it and drinking it and leaving it open and drinking it and leaving it open, so the more and more air gets into it, it'll go bad faster. But I have bottles on my shelf that have been open for years that are perfectly fine. They don't go bad. It really won't go bad. It's alcohol. If it's got a natural cork, then you might want to be a little more, because evaporation stuff can happen if the cork dries. But if it's an artificial cork and it's got a tight fit, it can sit in that bottle for years and be perfectly fine. What about El Pedrino or Don Roberto Blanco? Both of them are garbage. They're horrible. They're garbage that Total Wine sells. Stay away from them. Avoid them like the plague. Do not buy them. Do not buy anything anybody from Total Wine tells you is good that isn't Fortaleza, any of the like good brands. There's a couple of Total Wine guys that are in my Facebook group that are learning and have really learned what good tequila is. Those guys are great, but there's a lot of them in there that don't know what they're talking about and will steer you towards El Pedrino or this other stuff that's just super sweet garbage tequila. They don't know what they're talking about. Just watch the reviews on my channel, listen, pick out, make a list of the stuff that sounds good to you, and then go look for that. You can buy it on fermented still, or you can find some of it in Total Wine as well. Like the Viva Mexico you can find in Total Wine. You have to say you enjoyed tequila more than... So do I, yeah. Great news, they say whiskey goes bad after about a year. Oh, well, not tequila. And I don't know who they are. I have whiskey in my cabinet that's 10 years old that it's fine. I don't know who they are. Those are the people that want you to buy more bottles of whiskey because they think your whiskey's gone bad. Yeah, Total Wine is... Don't get me started on Total Wine. And they're Spirits Direct. Campo Roble. No, I haven't tried Campo Roble. Not something that's on my target list either. There's so much garbage tequila out there, you guys. Just stay clear. Seriously. It's like, ooh, have you tried Juan's tequila? It's like, no. I'm not spending money on stuff from garbage distilleries that just crank out different brands just to appease people. I love the rock, but his Terramana is not, I agree 100%. Terramana is not good. Watch my review of it. You guys, before you ask me if I reviewed something, search the channel. Do a search. You'll see you can find it very easily by clicking on the magnifying glass and typing in the brand you want to see the review of and search it. All right. That's it for this Monday's Q&A. If you have any other questions or comments, save them for next week. I'll have a review on Wednesday if you guys For the members, I will do a video for you guys tomorrow and post it up. I'll try to get one posted for you guys with all the information on the special Nuevo Uno Añejo Deep offer we're going to put together. But thank you for coming. If you are not a subscriber, click the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it now. Do it. And then click the notification bell next to it. And then give me a like for the information I shared, all the time I spent with you guys today talking to you about tequila and agave spirits, entertaining you on this Monday evening. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So pick up, if you like Extra Añejo, pick up the Mahia Extraña from Fermented Still. And while you're there, grab some Viva Mexico, and you'll be in amazing shape. You'll have some fantastic tequila where you're like, oh my God, I love this Tequila Hombre guy. He's awesome. This is some of the best tequila I've ever had. Salud. Bye, guys.